Hey everybody, today I wanted to show you a new survival tool from Adventure Medical. It's the SOL Phoenix. Let's take a look and see what it's like. Starting from the front, you have a 9 lumen LED flashlight. And this is the low mode, high mode, and flashing. You have a whistle on the other side. In here you have a little Tinderbox. And then on the side you have a ferrocerium rod. And on the back underneath there's a little button release. You have a knife, a fixed blade knife with 3 to 7 millimeter wrenches in it. Some serrations, jimping on both sides. Okay, so this is kind of in the same category as their Origin or the Core Light. You know, lightweight, multi-tool, built-in light. A little gimmicky, but you know me, I like gimmicky, so. Let's compare the lights first. The light is definitely an improvement compared to the Core. Oops. So there's the Core Light. And next to it on the low setting, the Phoenix. Definitely a big, huge difference. I don't know if you can see it, so we'll do it down a little lower. High setting. And then flashing. This one just lights up. And this is just as bright as it was out of the box. I don't know, I like that it has the different modes, but it's hard to tell the difference between low and high. I don't know, this doesn't seem to really stand out as much. I guess on the box it says the low setting will last 5 to 7 hours and 2 to 3 hours for the bright, and that comes in about 9 lumens. So not too bad, a little bit of improvement compared to the Core. The whistles are about the same. And then I guess we'll talk about the little Tinderbox. Now when I first got this, I had to use a knife to open it, and I had to pry it open because I was peeling my fingernails back. Wasn't fun. And then when I finally got it open, I couldn't get it closed. And you can see it's not flush yet. What I had to do was when I opened it up, I had to get the knife that came with it, trim around the edges. Then I was able to get it back in there. And right here, you notice it's held in with a little thin strip of plastic. Hopefully that'll hold up for a while. I don't know how good it is. Originally, it was supposed to be either a piece of nylon fabric or a nylon cordage. I don't know why they changed it. There's a few other changes they made. I'll talk about those in a minute. But one of them was the cotton tenders. Now this is what came with it, but in the original concept picture, it was their signature quick fire tabs, or quick fire cotton. So I don't know why they changed it. These feel a little more compressed, so maybe either they were cheaper or they were able to fit more in there. And I don't know, I'm betting it was just that was cheaper, because this was their signature stuff. This is what they showed, and it does fit. I was able to fit 2 in there. And the stuff is really good. I like it a lot. I haven't tried this out. I'll have to mess with it and see if it's any better or worse. But that's it for this side. On the side, you have the ferrocerium rod, and it's in there pretty snug. It's hard to push out. And it'll stay. It's a little wobbly. I don't know how much force I could put on it before it would pop off, but enough to make a spark. The first thing I did when I grabbed it was pulled out the knife. I went here, yanked it out. It felt kind of weird, clunky. So I shoved it back in, and then I realized there's a release button on the side. It doesn't say anywhere on the box that there's a release button. You just kind of got to figure that out on your own, or by watching YouTube videos. But let's talk about the blade a little bit. Now it's a fixed blade, it has 3 to 7 millimeter wrenches on it. I like that it's fixed blade compared to the Core. Now this is a AUS 8 steel. It came really sharp. This one, no idea what kind of steel it is. This is out of the box sharp, which is not at all. I should be bleeding. So I'll have to sharpen that up. I just wanted to leave it to show you guys how dull it was. The jimping on it and the wrenches, they are not perfect. It just felt like it was kind of a quick rush job. I don't know. they're not perfect. This one, you know, I don't think you could fit on a 3mm bolt. Maybe the 7, but not the best job. The flathead screwdriver, that's what they expect you to use to open this up. I could barely fit it on there. It just doesn't come, you know, it's not quite skinny enough to fit on there. Still not a bad knife. I think once you sharpen it up, it'll be good. One thing that they should have done, and I think what they were planning on, according to their concept art, was that they were going to have a bottle opener in here. And I know it's not that big of a deal, but it would have been nice just to, yeah, do as much as you can. But I don't know why they didn't do that, or the Tinder, or what. But and then one more complaint: the clip is really flimsy. It doesn't really stay on. If I'm wearing thin pants, it just slides up and down. If I was jumping, running, it would fall right off. And then when I grab it out of my pocket, I grab it like this, and the light just, you know, the light's really easily turned on. So I have to turn off every time I pull it out of my pocket. First is, you know, the pocket clip on this one is nice. It's flush, it's tight. I've worn it a lot, and it hasn't warped at all. It's really nice. I really like the core light a lot. Yeah, I don't know, that just seems kind of crappy. I almost feel like I got a good quality Chinese knockoff of the Soul Phoenix. Now, I still like this a lot, and I'd recommend it to everybody, if it weren't for the price point. I bought this for $23.99 or something like that on Amazon, and that just feels like too much money to spend on this. I know after a while the price of this is going to go down. I got this brand new, $10, and I think originally it was $25. So if you can get this for $10, I say it's worth it. It works really good. I guess I didn't show you the ferrocerium rod in action. It works really good. It's nice, lightweight. Feels rugged, so hopefully it'll last. But you know, it's not good right out of the box. You're gonna have to trim this a little bit. I'm gonna have to trim it more. You might want to replace the tinder inside, and you have to sharpen the knife. I feel like for $24, you should have a sharp knife. This thing came razor sharp. I haven't sharpened it once, and let's see if it still cuts. And just, you know, it's tearing through this plastic. Well, sort of. It cut through it. It cut through it pretty easily. This would rip it. Let's see. Oh, it kind of cut it, but it's not a clean cut like this one. So, do I recommend it? Not for the price. I really like Adventure Medical and Survive Outdoors Longer, but this is just kind of too much for what you get. Unless maybe I got a Chinese knockoff. I don't know. But anyways, there you go. Thanks for watching. I got a quick afterthought I wanted to share with you. I think they could have added a compass on here somewhere. I don't know, maybe, you know, I've seen the real small ones, and, you know, maybe that wouldn't have been the best, but, you know, just throw it on the side somewhere. And maybe inside the Tinderbox. Let's open that up again. They could have put like a little mirror in here. Kind of like, you know, we've seen these, the survival whistle, match holder, compass. Even has the ferrocerium rod on it. But inside the cap, past the cotton, they got a little mirror. I think they could have done something like that. Even just, you know, a little cheap crappy one would have been fine. And then a lanyard hole would have been nice. You know, maybe you could fit something through here, but I wouldn't trust hanging this from a string since I can pull it out with my hand. But I don't know. That's just my thoughts. I thought I'd share with you guys. Alright, thanks again.